What I love about these, right now I'm starting to make a little bit of a sweet pastry because I do love the sweet on top of the real buttery, flaky croissant. But this is such a versatile pastry. This is equally good with your savory. So think about after Easter and you have any leftover ham, you can make a beautiful, right? I'm coming over here, a ham sandwich and add some pickles and some tomatoes and maybe even put some fries on the side. It is a perfect sandwich bread. I also love it for breakfast. This is a perfect way to mix together your
2548 today.
From the smallest cottage to the largest house on the block, Wisteria Lane has something for everyone. Transform your home with one of our wide selection of flooring, a luxurious look for the everyday homeowner, and with an unbeatable pricing. Visit Wisteria Lane today.
Calling all students. Want to learn some simple study hacks? How about how to write a resume or tips on nailing your job interview? Then tune into Argosy University's new segment, Akamai Learning, every Tuesday morning on Take 2. You'll also have a chance to win a $10,000 scholarship to Argosy University. Students can be nominated based on academic performance or community involvement. And there's a new winner every month. Argosy University. Care, learn, live.
Want to help others who have consumer concerns or problems with a business? Be a part of KHON2's Action Line. Go to KHON2.com or call to find out how you can help.
Would you clone your best friend? Barbara Streisand did twice. Two of her canines, Miss Violet and Miss Scarlet, came from clone cells from Streisand's 14-year-old dog, Samantha, who died last year. Streisand says the clone dogs are far from a carbon copy of the original pet. She claims they have different personalities, and so far they have different colored eyes. The cost to clone a pet? $50,000. You've heard the saying, business in the front, party in the back. Well, mullet enthusiasts recently gathered in Kurri, Australia for the inaugural Mullet Haircut Festival. Over 150 people with the vintage do were placed into 5 categories: everyday, grubby, ranga, meaning red hair, women's, and juniors. The mullet cut was most popular back in the 70s and 80s.
So here in Curry, we believe that we actually created the mullet. We've had it the longest, and we thought we would give our locals a chance to strut their stuff and see not only if they've had it for the longest, but if they're still up with current trends and rocking the mullet.
The grand prize went to Shane Hanrahan, who says he's been growing his mullet since 1986. And that's our World Report for this Wednesday. In news of Hawaii, medically assisted suicide is one step closer to becoming a reality in Hawaii, but it's not a done deal yet. That story is just part of our KHON2 News at 6. Next.
And then David showed before, but I have to show again. Look what happens on the inside of this croissant. Every one of these layers have been coated in butter throughout this pastry. And when you take a bite of this, you have all this softness and this richness on the inside with all of this flaky crispness on the outside.
So let's update you on what remains. 20-piece count now, $350. 20-piece count on the 11th or 19th, same. 40-piece count now, $150. 40-piece count on the 19th, $280. 60-piece count now, 6 dozen. 60-piece count on the 19th, 100 left.
Fantastic.
These are very, very popular. Remember, there's Easy Pay and auto delivery. Delivers these every 90 days for a year. Shakes these are both a little carefully and what topping?
Yes, we are, but so much fun. Thank you, David.
Good to see you.
You too.
Now, let me tell you and update you on our Vintage Wine Estates Bloom Artist Series. We've sold out of Moscato. And everything else is still available, but remember that price only good until end of day today. So we'll get you all squared away with this fantastic offer. 3 bottles or 12 bottles. At retail, the 3 bottles, $69. The 12 bottles will be $269. So you can see right away what a remarkable value this is. So great opportunity for you to pick up everything tonight. Get yours and lock in that price. But right now, time to talk about All Clad. I had to wash down my fridge butter. Croissant! All right, let's talk about this amazing 8-quart covered multi-cooker with the insert and the basket. Now, with the inserts in the baskets, you've got an automatic steamer, you've got a colander for pasta. But if you're not using these inserts, you've got one fantastic 8-quart stock pot. A vertical stock pot, meaning it's taking up more vertical room than it is horizontal room, but you're still getting 8 generous quarts. Now, this entire setup with the lid, all done by All-Clad, at their website would be $149.98, or $50 less. So right out of the gate, you are $50 less than retail. You're getting 4 easy payments on your credit card and free shipping and handling. Free? What? That's a bad issue. Say, no, it's not. It's free shipping and handling. So, this month alone, in the month of February, today is the last day of the month, we've taken 2,200 orders. This is your opportunity to get it tonight.
Queens Medical Center from 2006 to 2011. Harris claims she was subjected to ongoing racial discrimination and harassment. Earlier this afternoon, after a 5-week trial, a jury ruled in her favor. Harris says she was subjected to harassment, bullying, and unfair treatment from several co-workers in the MICU unit, which she says started after reporting unsafe, potentially life-threatening patient treatment and work conditions in the medical intensive care unit. Harris claims co-workers refused to follow her directions and would refuse to help her patients in critical distress. A jury awarded Harris with $630,000 in general damages and emotional distress and $3.2 million in punitive damages for wanton, callous conduct by Queens.
Very stressful. To be honest, the biggest thing for me was just someone outside of our team saying that this was wrong. And that was the hardest thing for me going through that, is no one said it was wrong. No one said that this is not acceptable. No one said this is something that is not going to be tolerated. And that was to hear a Hawaii jury say that it was wrong. That meant a lot to me. More than anything, that meant a lot to me.
Ellen Harris says she also received racist, anonymous letters at work. She asked for an apology from Queens. She said she did not get it. Harris now lives on the Big Island and also runs a medical house call practice. Now, we reached out to Queens, and in a statement that we received minutes ago, it says, "We are very disappointed in today's verdict and will be filing an appeal. Because this is pending litigation, we will not comment further." Joe?
Thanks, Bridget. The strong winds today have resulted in several fallen trees across Oahu. 2 ironwood trees fell at Kailua Beach Park. A large portion of an opiuma tree fell at Kayaka Bay Beach Park near the soccer field. And at Kapiolani Park, 2 kiawe trees fell near the Diamond Head tennis courts, one of which fell onto a light pole. A Wahiawa Botanical Garden was also closed today because of the strong winds, and this morning, a 35-year-old man hurt his ankle when a tree fell on him in Pu'ukea. Justin Cruz joins us now with more on the strong winds. Just?
Joe, it looks like the winds are sticking around for another day, and there are numerous advisories for all islands. In fact, everything that we have now in terms of weather advisories are related to the winds, from the wind advisory to the gale warning over the Alinoiaha and Pailua